Good morning and thank you. It's nice to be with you this morning and thank all of you for joining us today. Before we dig into the specifics of the bills, House Bill 1001 and Senate Bill 1, and why we are opposed, I want to spend a few minutes talking to you about what I believe is the most important component to economic development in Indiana and in the United States for that matter. Today, economic development is about place. It's about creating places where businesses and their employees want to be. Today, economic development is about seizing upon your assets and investing in more than a shovel-ready site. Do we still need these? Of course we do. However, growing Indiana's economy is about much more than a checklist of business taxes. Indiana ranks anywhere from 2nd to 10th in its business climate based upon whichever ranking report you happen to be reading at the time. Ensuring we are a competitive business tax state is just one of the recruiting tools necessary for attracting businesses. Growing businesses is about much more than our tax menu. We fear a focus on this kind of old school economic development is a race to the bottom, not a race to excellence. When companies choose a community, deteriorating parks, failing infrastructure, deferred maintenance on buildings and sidewalks all speak to the quality of life and what they and their employees can expect in a city or town. In this economy, if we don't invest in ourselves, we will not be the communities where businesses want to locate and grow. Communities do not need excessive budgets to invest in themselves and create quality places. But we also don't need to continue hemorrhaging funding. The unpredictability that comes with each session impacts our ability to plan and chart long-term strategies for our communities. This defies the job growth goals that we all have for our state as well as our communities. Now, I certainly believe that the governor and lawmakers have good intentions with their efforts. Everyone in this room wants to see Hoosier businesses succeed and new businesses located in Indiana. However, we cannot continue to siphon funding away from local governments and schools without suffering consequences. And these consequences are going to be clearly tied to our ability to attract and grow jobs. If they do not heed our warnings, the effects will be too great to reverse in just one session or two. It is easy to pour cold water on the term quality of life. To some, it sounds less important than providing essential public service. The reality is that almost every service provided by our schools and local units of government are rolled up into this term. Without a community embracing the development of their quality of life, they will most certainly be passed over for major growth. I thank you for your time and I look forward to your questions following other remarks.